much back with another episode of NXT and 205 Live Results. NXT for April 26, 2017, and 205 Live for April 25th, 2017. If you guys do like, please leave one and subscribe. And do note, I'm recording this with my headset because I don't know what happened to my Blue Snowball, but I used it to record commentary over uh, a an episode of WWE 2K17 in the beginning and nothing. And I had it plugged in because the red light was on and I was up like really close to it and nothing. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I did an audio test on just a random clip of me singing, and it just, it picked up that sound, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, guys, you won't be getting an episode of WWE 2K17 in the beginning. Sorry, but shit happens. But you will be getting an episode of NXT and 205 Live Results, and then also another episode of WWE Predictions, and then possibly an episode of Zombie Army Trilogy. I'll just have to re-render it and re-upload it, depending. Don't know, because I'm recording this at like 3 a.m. because of the whole debacle, because I just recorded WWE 2K17 in the beginning and the audio didn't pick up, so yeah. But yeah, we're gonna just get to it. And remember, if you do like, please leave one and subscribe. But yeah, we start out this episode of 205 Live with pre-credits and just going over that it's all about the resurgent TJP heel turn and alliance with Neville all of a sudden, and what it's added to the title program. Then after that, Corey Graves and Tom Phillips hype Sunday's Cruiserweight title match between Neville and Aries. Can't wait to see that match. Hopefully Aries will win, but I mean, who knows? Maybe Neville will retain again. But man, I just want Aries to be champ right now. Like, Neville's a great champion and everything, but just have that definitive win over Neville. But who knows? They might be saving that for a bigger time. Maybe before, what's the next? Maybe before SummerSlam or SummerSlam weekend, they'll have him win. Or no, that wouldn't be before. That'd be on SummerSlam weekend. But who knows, really? Or maybe they'll make TJP win it. That'd be interesting. He turns on Neville, then I don't know, something. But that'd be interesting to see what they're gonna do until SummerSlam, because Aries has had 2 matches, and if he gets one more, I won't get tired of it, but just everybody else, But who knows? Who knows what they will do? Then after that, we get a recap of the Akira Tozawa / Brian Kendrick feud, happening. Then that takes us to our first match, which was Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa taking on Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar. Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa defeated both Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar in a really good match. Really enjoyed this match, and yeah. And then after the match, Akira Tozawa let Kendrick know he learned another lesson. Oh, lesson number 5, or I think it was 5, 4, whatever. I think it was, your partner was a bad choice. Choose wisely. Oh, excuse me, choose wisely. So I'm loving this feud going into Payback. Do not know if they have a Payback match Sunday, but hopefully they do on the pre-show or just on the main show. Then, after that, we get an interview with Dasha Fuentes catching up with Neville, who promises to send a message to Aries with what he does to Gallagher tonight in the main event of 205 Live. And then, with the possible exception of TJP, is on the Neville level, they'll all eventually learn they have to bend a knee to the king of the cruiserweights. So, him and TJP are going strong. I know I say this every week, but they gotta fucking change TJP's music because I cannot take him as a serious heel with this fucking video game music. Change his music, and it'll be good. Changes branding, changes music, and yeah. I mean, he can keep dabbing because that pisses me off and that pisses everyone else off. So, does its work. But, whatever. Then, after that, we get, Drew Gulak out, and he's going to try and start a I'm not lying, no high flying, and promise the Iowa crowd 205 Live will get better. He's on calm for our next match. And the next match was Tony Nese taking on Mustafa Ali. Tony Nese defeated Mustafa Ali thanks to the help of Drew Gulak. Forgot his name for a sec, but Drew Gulak interfered, saving Tony Nese from the reverse 450 splash from Mustafa Ali. That caused the ref to call for the bell, and Tony Nese to win in disqualification. Then Tony Nese left, pissed off at Drew Gulak, and then Mustafa Ali jumped on Drew Gulak. He's like, yeah, no, don't do that. Don't interfere in my fucking match. Then after that, we get Gentleman Jack Gallagher warming up for his main event with not with William the Third, but with Neville. But he's warming up with William the Third. Then Austin Aries comes and gives him some words of encouragement. And then after that, we get the final match of the night, which was Neville defeating Jack Gallagher in a really good match. He beat him via submission using the Rings of Saturn. Then, after that, the champ delivers a boot to a woozy Gallagher on the ramp and looks to lock in his submission again. Aries runs in to make the save, hitting Neville with the discus 5 arm and slapping him into the last chancery before hitting the ring before his show closing pose. So, that's all that's ended before Payback. Really can't wait to see the Neville and Aries match again. And yeah. And now we are moving over to NXT results for April 26, 2017. We start out this episode of NXT with Nikki Cross crawling into the ring while Tom Phillips is welcoming us to the show. She slithers over to Dasha's microphone and creepily asks Ruby Riott to come out to play. He says, "Ruby, come out to play, love." Don't even know if that was Irish or whatever Nikki's background is. But she asked her to come out and play. Ruby does, and they proceed to brawl. They hit the shit out of each other, and yeah, really good opening segment. Security pulls them apart to close it, and yeah. Then after that, we get a flashback to Hideo Itami making a statement by putting the champ to sleep last week. Then Kayla Braxton interviews Bobby Roode. He reiterates this is his NXT now, and he's fine with Itami getting a shot, but he's gonna have to earn it. Then after that, we have the first match of the night, which was Drew McIntyre defeating Andrade Cien Almost in a really good match. Uh, love these two guys. Love Andrade Cien Almost. Don't like what they're doing with him right now. And love Drew McIntyre. Loved him always. Not really that much in 3MB, but, loved him for what he does. But the reason I don't like Andrade right now is because they have him with a stupid ass gimmick. That gimmick being it's like, oh yeah, I know I lost a high profile match and everything, but I'm just gonna go party. It's like, Andrade, no. You should be pushing him up to the top of the card, challenging for that NXT championship, or just move him up to the main roster right now so he can fight for the Intercontinental or US or hell, the WWE. But yeah, nope. Then after that, we get an announcement from General Manager William Regal, and his announcement is Ruby Riott will take on Nikki Cross later in the show. Mm, none, none big really. Then after that, we get a Who is Roderick Strong segment, part 1. And it's a really good video package about how he grew up and everything. In my eyes, this is gonna lead to a heel turn. And, like, why would you go over all the good in someone's life or, uplifting story to not turn him heel? So we'll see where that goes. There's going to be part 2 next week and however many parts the following week. But, yeah. Then after that, we get Aleister Black defeating Kona Reeves in a, really good match. Kona Reeves put his work in, but Aleister Black lifted him up and struck him with the Black Mass, getting the 1-2-3. Your winner is Aleister Black. I cannot wait until he earns that NXT Championship. Now, it, before either of these matches, I heard Tom or Percy, I forget which one, but they're like, "Oh man, later in the night we have Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre in action." I'm like, "Holy shit, that's gonna be a great match." But then they were in completely separate matches. I'm like, "Oh, damn it." That'd be an epic match if they're in a match together. Hopefully they'll have a match down the line for the title or for not for the title. But who knows. But then, after Aleister Black defeated Kona Reeves, we had a Ruby Riott interview with Chelsea St. Cloud. She says Sanity has a philosophy she'd normally get behind, but Nikki Cross tried to push her around, and when that happens, she pushes back. She's gonna beat her ass tonight on her way to a woman's title shot. Tonight, she starts a riot. Then, after that, Kayla tries to catch up with Cien almost to get an interview about how he's gonna, rebound off this, and he just left and partied, and this is what I hate what they're doing. Or this is the thing I hate that they're doing. But then, after that, Ruby Riott taking on Nikki Cross never starts. They just start brawling again before the match even starts. It goes everywhere. To the side of the stage, to the front of the ring, I think to the side of the ring at one point, and yeah. But the officials literally carry a screaming Cross away, so I guess the winner in this segment is Cross because she was dragged away, so, yeah. But then we go back to Regal's office where he tells Asuka that since Riott and Cross couldn't contain themselves, next week there will be a battle royal to determine her number one contender for TakeOver Brooklyn, I believe. TakeOver Brooklyn or the next TakeOver. And yeah. So wonder who it's gonna be. Will it be Nikki, Amber, Ruby, Liv, Billy, Peyton. Who else? Whoever else. But then after that, um, after that announcement, we get the glorious main event, which was Tyler Pate defending his UK Championship against the extraordinary gentleman Jack Gallagher in a fantastic match. I loved all the technical parts in here, all the strong style parts, the headbutts, the just fisticuffs, just everything and anything I loved in this match. Really good match. Of course, your winner is Tyler Bate, because why would Jack Gallagher take the title? Sorry, in the Cruiserweight division. That would have been interesting if they put the title on Gallagher, though. But, yeah, just another good episode of NXT. Kind of good episode of 205 Live. But, yeah. But, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for another episode of NXT and 205 Live Results. NXT for April 26, 2017, and 205 Live for April 25th, 2017. If you guys did like and want to see more, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're new. Also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. If you want to see the rest of the series, please click the link down below. The internet's on the screen at the end of the video. And as always, have a nice day. I will see you all in the next one.